Welcome back, and thank you for joining me again. Today, we're taking a long, deep look at a truly fascinating piece of American history, the George Washington $1 coin from 1789 to 1797. Even though this coin was made many years after Washington's lifetime, it serves as a powerful tribute to the man who shaped the very beginning of the United States. It may look small and simple at first glance, but once you learn what it represents, how it was made, what errors exist, and the surprising prices some examples can reach, you'll see it in a whole new way. There is so much more to this dollar coin than its face value, and by the time we finish, you will understand exactly why collectors keep searching for it today. Most people see coins like this and think of them only as everyday money, but this particular coin holds a story that stretches across centuries. It carries the memory of America's earliest years and honors the leadership of the country's very first president. In this video, we're going to walk through everything: its origins, the thoughts behind its design, the technical work that went into minting it, the current market prices, the rare and valuable errors, and tips on collecting, buying, and even storing coins like this. I promise you, each part of this journey is going to help you understand just how special this dollar truly is. So stay with me, because you don't want to miss any of what's ahead. Let's begin by stepping back into the historical roots of this coin. George Washington served as the first president of the United States from 1789 to 1797, a time when the nation was still young and fragile. He helped guide the country through its earliest challenges, set important traditions, and helped build trust in the new government. Washington wasn't just a president, he was the steady cornerstone that helped Americans believe in their future. Because of his strength, honesty, and sense of duty, he remains one of the most respected and recognizable figures in American history. So when the United States Mint decided to create a presidential dollar coin series, it was only fitting that George Washington would appear as the very first design in the series. This presidential dollar series began in 2007, and its purpose was much bigger than simply releasing another set of coins. The idea behind it was educational. Each coin honored one president in the exact order of their service, helping people learn and remember the leaders who shaped the country. Washington, of course, was number one, making his coin the starting point of the entire program. These presidential dollars were made for circulation, but they were also designed to teach Americans about the individuals who guided the nation at different times. The George Washington dollar stands as a tribute to his presidency, his legacy, and his role in shaping the United States Constitution. It is more than just a coin, it's a reminder of how the country began. Now let's shift to the design of this beautiful piece. The craftsmanship behind the George Washington dollar is actually quite impressive. On the front, also called the obverse side, you'll find a strong and dignified portrait of Washington. This design was created by sculptor Joseph Mena, and it captures Washington with a calm but firm expression, reflecting his importance and the respect he earned during his life. Above the portrait, the coin displays his name, George Washington. Below the portrait, you'll find the years he served as president, 1789 to 1797. These details were arranged in a clear and balanced way so the coin would be both attractive and easy to read. When you flip the coin over to the reverse side, you're greeted by an impressive image of the Statue of Liberty. This design symbolizes freedom, hope, and the values Washington helped build. Surrounding the statue are the words United States of America, and placed nearby is the $1 denomination mark. But there is something else that sets this coin apart from many others, and that's the unusual edge lettering. Most coins either have smooth edges or small ridges, but the George Washington dollar is different. Its edge includes lettering stamped all the way around the rim. These inscriptions read E pluribus unum, in God we trust, along with the year it was minted and the mint mark, which identifies where it was made. This extra detail gives the coin personality and makes it instantly recognizable. The surface of the coin shows clear signs of circulation, with visible wear especially on Washington's facial features and the high points of his hair. Some of the details around the eyes and cheeks have softened due to handling, and the fields around the portrait show small marks, spots, and patches of discoloration, likely from age and use. The edge appears slightly dulled, and the color shows a warm, aged golden tone. On the reverse side featuring the Statue of Liberty, the folds in Liberty's robe are still visible but somewhat worn down, and the torch shows faint dark spots, likely from years of exposure to environment and oils from the skin. The coin has a natural, aged patina that many collectors recognize instantly as honest circulation wear. This isn't a mint state piece, but it's still a strong example of a circulated presidential dollar, one that tells a real story of being used by many hands before landing in yours. When describing coins for collectors, these small observations matter, because they help determine possible value and rarity. Continuing now with our study of the coin itself, the George Washington dollar was minted in very large quantities. Millions of them rolled out of the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Because of that high production, many examples are still available today. Most of them were made for general circulation, but the San Francisco Mint produced special proof versions for collectors. Even though the regular circulating coins aren't rare, certain individual examples can still be worth good money depending on their grade and if they have any special features. Speaking of values, let's talk about the market. While regular circulated coins usually don't carry a high premium, uncirculated examples in mint state can sell for strong prices. Mint state coins graded at higher levels can sell for anywhere between $800 and $1,200. Once you get into the highest grades, such as MS-66 or above, the value can jump to $2,500 or more. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint often attract even more interest. Depending on their condition, these proof coins can bring in anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000. That's already impressive, but the real excitement begins when we get to the error coins. Collectors absolutely love error coins, and the George Washington dollar has produced some very dramatic and valuable mistakes. The errors on this series are some of the most famous in modern coin collecting, and they've sold for extremely high amounts at auctions. The first major error is missing edge lettering. Instead of having the inscriptions around the edge of the coin, these mistakes show a completely blank edge. This may not sound like much at first, but collectors crave them. Missing edge lettering errors can bring in $70,000 to $90,000 depending on their grade and overall condition. Another extremely valuable mistake is the double edge lettering error. With this one, the edge lettering was stamped twice by the minting equipment. The two sets of letters may appear slightly overlapping or even spaced apart. This rare error can bring in huge prices, sometimes $120,000 or more. And the last major error to watch for is upside-down edge lettering. In this case, the letters were applied correctly but in the wrong orientation compared to the front of the coin. These upside-down versions are typically worth between $60,000 and $80,000. Whenever you examine a presidential dollar, always look closely at the edge. If you ever find one of these errors in your pocket change, you might be holding a small fortune. Now let's go over the technical specifications. This coin is made from a special blend of metals, including 88.5% copper, 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, and 2% nickel. This combination gives it a distinct golden color while still being strong enough to last through years of use. The coin has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters and weighs 8.1 grams. The edge lettering, as we mentioned earlier, is one of its defining features. Mint marks include P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco proof coins. These details help collectors know exactly which version of the coin they are holding. If you're interested in collecting this coin or expanding your collection, there are several good ways to find reliable pieces. Online marketplaces like eBay and Etsy often have listings, but remember to check seller ratings, reviews, and photos before buying. Good sellers will always show clear, close-up images of the coin so you can judge its condition. You can also visit coin shops or coin shows if you prefer to inspect coins in person. Handling them directly can give you a better sense of quality and authenticity. If you want to sell a coin, especially a high-grade one or a rare error, it's wise to have it graded by a professional service such as PCGS or NGC. Graded coins usually sell for higher prices because the grade gives buyers confidence. You can list graded coins online or take them to dealers or auctions. When buying or selling, always consider condition. Coins with crisp details, minimal scratches, and clean surfaces will always bring higher value. When searching for coins, always be alert for unusual errors, misstrikes, or off-center designs. Even small minting mistakes can raise a coin's value dramatically. If you're serious about collecting, make sure to visit coin auctions and study price trends to be certain you're paying or receiving a fair amount. Storing your coins properly is just as important as buying them. Use acid-free holders or plastic coin flips. These keep dust and moisture away, helping preserve the surface of your coins. Never store coins where humidity or heat can cause damage. Protection helps maintain value. Collectors love the George Washington dollar because it connects them to America's earliest days. Even beginners appreciate it because it's affordable and easy to find, while more advanced collectors enjoy searching for the rare and valuable errors. Whether you're trying to put together a complete set of presidential dollars or you just admire Washington's legacy, this coin is a meaningful and worthwhile piece to own. And that brings us to the end of our deep look at the George Washington 1789 to 1797 United States $1 coin. I hope learning about this piece has inspired you and given you a new appreciation for the history locked inside every small detail. If you enjoyed this journey, please like, share, and subscribe for more exciting numismatic stories. And remember, every coin holds its own history. The real question is, what story will your collection tell about you? Thank you for watching, and I look forward to having you with me again in the next video.